Hi friends, welcome back. So in this video I will be discussing about entry and exit criteria for user acceptance criteria. Entry and exit criteria are very important in order to complete the user testing on time. So first we will discuss about entry criteria. So entry criteria, there are very much criteria we will have to define, and we have to get an approval from all the stakeholders, so that before we start UAT, all these criteria should be met so that we can start user acceptance testing. The first criteria is completion of system testing. That is very crucial. In order to start UAT, all our systems testing should be completed and all the identified critical defects must be resolved before UAT is going to begin. All the critical defects are nothing but severity 1 and severity 2 defects. And the next one is all the approvals of functional requirements required to be completed. Otherwise, things may keep changing. Then there is no point in starting the UAT. And the next one is availability of testing environment. Even in order to start UAT, you would be required a production-like environment so that we can start the UAT with the end user in mind. And the next one is test cases are prepared by the end users in order to test UAT. That is also approved as well as accepted. And the next one is we should give enough training for user acceptance testing participant as well, so that they know what to test and what not to test, what is expected out of this UAT by including end users as well as stakeholders, so that they can use all the testing processes, tools and objectives as part of this training program. And the test data also to be required to be ready in order to start the UAT. The next criteria is our UAT test plan or strategy should also be approved before we are starting UAT. And all the communication channels are established, how to communicate, whether email or whether you have to have regular meetings, or how the issues are we have to report, whether you have to use a regular bug tracking system or any other way of reporting the issues, or collaboration also, what kind of collaboration you have to make, whether regular meeting or stand-up meetings or one-on-ones or face-to-face meeting. Everything required to be well defined before we are starting UAT. And now we will discuss about exit criteria. What are the different exit criteria? Exit criteria, here all test cases we have to complete it. That is, all the planned test cases must be executed, covering functional, usability, other relevant aspects as well. And all the critical defects are resolved, which are severity 1 and severity defects when we are exiting from the UAT. And acceptance criteria, it should meet. The software must meet all the predefined acceptance criteria and user requirements. And user feedbacks are addressed. As the end user keep testing the application, he may give a lot of feedback, and those feedbacks are moderated, and those feedbacks required to be fixed or addressed as part of this UAT exit criteria. The documentation also required to be updated, so that that document we are allowed to review and get a sign-in from all the stakeholders. And formal sign-up also we have to be required to be obtained from all the relevant stakeholders, so that we can put it into the deployment with the production environment. And all the trainings and support prepared once we complete the post deployment. And lesson learned document also we have to be prepared, so that that can be used during next UAT cycles. We can define any challenges are found or any recommendation we can adopt as part of lesson learned for the future releases. Even that requires to be well documented. So these are some of the entry and exit criteria that requires to be defined for user acceptance testing.